Hello. So this is Mohammad Najam Saiz from the batch of 2325 from section E. Today I'll be talking about the topic of stagflation. So let's talk about what stagflation is in general. So it is a rare economic phenomena characterized by stagnant economic growth coupled with high inflation and high unemployment, and presents a significant challenge for policymakers in India. So let us discuss the causes of stagflation in India. Well, several factors contribute to stagflation in India, including supply side constraints, issues such as inadequate infrastructure, inefficient agricultural practices, and supply chain disruptions can lead to a shortage of goods, driving up prices and contributing to inflation. Second can be demand side factors. Weak consumer demand into investment can lead to stagnant economic growth, exacerbating the effects of inflation and unemployment. Then external shocks also plays a role, like global economic factors such as fluctuation in oil prices or changes in trade policies can impact India's economic and contribute to stagflation. For instance, we saw how COVID-19 brought the whole of the world into a situation of stagflation. Even the Russia-Ukraine war played a huge role. Then the effects of stagflation. Well, I believe stagflation can have severe effects on the economy and society, including reduced purchasing power. High inflation erodes the purchasing power of consumers, leading to a decline in their standard of living. Then increased unemployment. Stagnant economic growth can lead to higher unemployment rate, again exacerbating the social and economic challenges. Then economic stability comes into the play as stagflation can create uncertainty in the economy, making it difficult for businesses to plan and invest. Then income inequality comes into the picture as stagflation disproportionately affect lower income group as they bear the brunt of high inflation and unemployment. Then the measures that we can take to prevent stagflation, let's say we follow a multifaceted approach. Let's say we do supply side reforms. Well, like improving infrastructure, modernizing agriculture practices, and streamlining supply chains can help increase the availability of goods and stabilize prices. Then we can alter the monetary policy. The RBI, the Reserve Bank of India, can use monetary tools such as interest rate adjustments to control inflation and stimulate economic growth. Then there can be fiscal policy. The government can implement fiscal measures such as targeted spending and tax reforms to boost demand and support economic growth. And then there can be structural reforms addressing long-standing structural issues in the economy, such as labor market reform, improving the business environment, can help stimulate growth and reduce unemployment. Well, this is what India primarily did after the COVID-19 pandemic, just to reignite the economy to its actual pace. Then I think the timeline for implementation can be a three-step process wherein the short term in let's say 0 to 2 years we can focus on immediate supply side reforms and monetary policy adjustment to stabilize prices and stimulate growth. In the medium term, from 2 to 5 years, implement structural reforms to address long-standing issues and support sustainable economic growth. That is what India is doing right now. Then, in the long term, continue with reforms to strengthen the economy and ensure long-term stability and prosperity. There can be barriers to implementation as well. Like several challenges may hinder the implementation, which can be like political considerations, reforms that require unpopular decisions or face opposition from vested interests may be difficult to implement. Administrative capacity, implementing complex reforms requires strong administrative capacity, which India may lack in certain areas. Then there are external factors, global economic conditions, and geopolitical events can impact India's ability to implement its taxation management measures effectively. Because, of course, the business environment is always dynamic. Then, in the historical references, India has experienced stagflation. I think this is the third time it is battling with the woe of stagflation. First was in the 1970s, and it was early 2010s. And now the COVID-19 pandemic. These periods were often marked by economic hardship and social unrest, highlighting the importance of addressing stagflation promptly and effectively. To conclude, stagflation presents a significant challenge for India's economy, requiring a comprehensive and coordinated response from policymakers. By implementing a combination of supply side reforms, monetary and fiscal policies, and structural reforms, India can address stagflation and create a more stable and prosperous economy for its citizens. However, overcoming the barriers to implementation and ensuring effective coordination will be critical to the success of these measures. Well, that's all from my side. Thank you.